Okay, I think we should be live here now. Sorry for the delay. We are one inning in to the game between Carlisle and Gilbert. Gilbert's up 1-0, scoring a run in the bottom of the first. Tucker Hansen was able to get on base on an infield single. Got advanced to second on a pickoff play at first base. It went out into right field. And then I think it was a hit by Easton, or Nick Chasey, sorry, hit a deep ball to the left center field gap for a double. Tucker scored on that, and Nick tried to stretch that into a triple and got thrown out at third on the play. Easton was able to beat out also another infield hit to the pitcher. Tried to steal second, made it to second base. The ball bounced through, but Easton tried to advance to third on the throw and was thrown out. So that's where we stand today. So the Tigers have had 3 base runners. 2 thrown out at third base, and Tucker who scored. So we're now in the top of the second.
Johnson throws out crease at the plate. Number 1, Tyson Guard.
So I'm getting my sea legs around me. I'll be here with Jen Schneemeyer, who's doing the announcing, and appreciate her that. And so I'll be listening to her giving you the names of who's playing because I haven't been watching baseball a whole lot. I've got the numbers here. So I just got to get acclimated here.
But it's a slightly different pace.
Slightly different pace than soccer. In soccer, I've kind of learned all the people and the positions, having broadcast a few games, so I kind of know where people are and who I think will be in what place. And I'll get there with baseball this season as well. So we got Easton Johnson at third base. And shortstop, we've got Nick Chase. Yes, that was Nick. I was trying to make sure there. Shadarowicz behind the plate. SVP, Sam Vanderpool on the mound. Jacob Popish at second base. Eli Eldred is playing first for us today. And out in the outfield, we've got Trey Hansen in right. Owen Bluehagen in center. And Tucker Hansen out in left field. So Sam's pitching a good game so far. I don't think we've had any runners for Carlisle. Oh, they got 1 runner on. Sorry I probably forgot about that. Infield single. They beat it out themselves, too. So 4 batters in the first inning, 1 infield signal. So that's all. And now we have 2 outs in the second. I'm going to try to position the camera to get as much of the field as I can between the plate. I think we'll lose a little bit in the outfield, but I'm not talented enough to broadcast and move the camera at the same time, so it's got to kind of stay where it's at. So Sam deals to Shadarowicz. Good-looking pitch there. Just maybe a little outside, a little high on the corner. So it goes to a full count with 2 outs. Tigers up 1-0 over Carlisle. Good pitch by Sam. Swing and a miss by number 1. That's Tyson Guard for Carlisle.
Guard out on strikes, bringing into the top of the second. No runs, no hits, and none left on for the Wildcats.
No runs, no hits, no errors
Shadarowicz and Bluehagen
for the Wildcats in the top of the second. So Tigers up 1-0 over the Wildcats at the end of 1 1/2. Beautiful day for baseball out here. We also have a softball game ongoing. They're going to have a 9th grade JV game and a varsity game on the softball side going the reverse order. Gilbert's having a little problem with the lights here, as I understand it. I think they run for about a half an hour to an hour, and then they just shut off. And so we're flipping around a little bit right now, putting the varsity game first as the season progresses. And I think if we can figure out the electrical issues with the lights, we'll hopefully kind of revert back to the JV game earlier and the varsity at the end of the evening. But actually, it works out really well if you want to run out to the ballpark right now. You get to see the varsity baseball game is free right now.
It's free all night.
It's free all night. Oh, well, thank you. It's free all night. So, hey, I take that back. So stop listening to me. Come out to the ballpark. Bring out your chairs. We got a lot of people out on the fence here. Beautiful, beautiful night right now. I think it's, 75 degrees, a nice little breeze blowing. It's really not too bad. Jen right up at the booth. She has a phenomenal little air conditioning unit she's rigged up. I'm not even using it tonight because the weather is so nice you don't even need that. So, yeah, free all night. We're going to be celebrating the golf team, the boys varsity golf state champions.
Leading off for the Tigers, number 11, Jacob Popish.
So we'll be celebrating them later on this evening, which is great. I heard they were invited to North Carolina for a tournament as well. You're going to play at Pinehurst, as I understand it. Pinehurst 7, 8, and 9, potentially. So Jacob Popish up for the Tigers. Little curveball there from number 30. That's pitching for the Wildcats is Chris Holland. Behind the plate, we have Blake Deal. See what Popish can do here. Another ball just on the outside. It's one of the ones where it's always tough when you're watching for the booth, because those look pretty close to where SVP's pitches were the last inning, watching where the catcher's glove is at. But 2 strikes now on Popish, so what he can do with an 0-2 count. Puts it in play towards the shortstop. Here comes a throw across. 6-3 there on the putout for the Wildcats.
Popish grounds out to marker for the first out. At the plate now, catcher Jake Shidarowicz.
So marker goes to Peterson there at first base for the first out. Pretty even on the pitch count so far. Sam has 24 through 2 full innings. Holland has 21 through 1 batter in the second. Good pitch there to Shidarowicz. Strike. See what Jake can do with it. Little or no wind to speak of here, so there's nothing helping or hindering any ball hit to the outfield. Jake drops one in. That might drop. Dropping short.
Nuh-uh.
And the left fielder came up with it. Play there by Guard out in left field.
Shidarowicz out on a catch by Guard. Now batting number 9, Owen Bloomhagen.
That'll bring up Bloomhagen. Two down here in the second for the Tigers. I have a Cats fan listening here. Glad to have you on board with us. I'm going to give a call out to Troy Stout, who's been responsible for getting these scheduled and up over the years. Troy's done yeoman's work, especially this year, with the band concerts and the soccer matches and football matches and baseball and softball and everything else. Rob Lynch actually helps with softball as well, so softball has their own. Graduation is too, yes, thank you. Troy Stout did graduation. I think they did prom as well. The Grand March was done. So he had sent me a note about how many, I can't remember, it was almost like 100 events or something like that. Some huge number of events that we broadcast this year. I think it was 4X over what we were doing maybe 5 or 6 years ago. So I think we're over 1,000 followers. It was something like that. It was like 300 followers before, and it's 1,200 now, and just phenomenal stuff there. So my thanks to Troy for setting these up for me. And I think it's the Booster Club and the school itself that's provided all the equipment. So thank you for the support of all of those people. So full count now. Bloomhagen works it for a walk. Ball outside. So 2 outs in the second. Tigers have a base runner.
Now batting the DH, Brock Christensen.
I think Colin would have liked that one. It was pretty close to some of his earlier pitches there in that outside corner. A little hard, for, like I said, for me to see exactly where the mid is here. Bloomhagen draws a throw to first. Brock Christensen up now. Throw over from the pitcher. From a coaching perspective, I'm always actually happy to have my runner on first drawing that throw, because if he's doing that, he's got the pitcher's attention. For those baseball fans, the left-hander has a decided advantage on those pickoff moves. Typically, you're watching for that lead foot to cross over the rubber. And if it doesn't cross over, you can come to first. Once he crosses over, he's got to go home. Pitch to Brock is a strike. 1-1. Once again, score 1-0 Tigers here with 2 down, bottom of the second. Ball high there, coming from Holland. Blumhagen draws pitchers to Kench again. 2-1 the count on Brock. See what Christensen can do. Ball low, snap throw for the catcher. It's a good throw, but the catch Blumhagen diving back. One of those ones that could have gone out to right field. Or if more on the money, would have been an opportunity to get Owen off. So 3-1 the count, 2 outs. That one looked pretty good. So full count we go now. So 2 outs, 3-2 the count. Owen's going to be safe here. He'll be going with the pitch with full count and 2 outs. Doesn't want to get picked off, though. On the way, here's the move over. Good move by the pitcher. Pretty much standard operating procedure when there's a force out with 2 outs and a full count from first, you're going to be going. So the pitcher has a chance here to get away with one and pick one off and start with Christensen next inning. And the deal. Brock gets a piece of it, just takes it down the first line. Way to battle it off. Hanging tough here. Still full count with 2 outs. Blumhagen was off and running with the pitch. Once again, pitcher comes over. So once again, 3-2, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Brock pops it up behind the catcher, and he's able to pull that in. So Deal makes the catch. So after 2, your score, Tigers 1. Wildcats nothing.
No runs on no hits, left 1 on base. First up for Carlisle in the top of the third, Marker, Castellano, and Ogborn.
I will give you the proverbial heads up. The girls are playing tonight. My daughter is actually on the 9th grade softball team. So if she gets in the game, my wife is supposed to text me, and I will leave the booth. I'll leave the camera going, and I'll put my microphone out close to Jen here, and you can hear her. You can hear her announcement of the game. So we'll look forward to broadcasting some more Tiger baseball games this summer. We're also looking at the opportunity to do what the softball team has done.
Number 13, Joey Marker.
So that even if we're not broadcasting, the game will be on camera. So the softball team has put, Rob Lynch has put together a GoPro and a setup over there so that the game could be running whether or not there's a live broadcaster. And doing similar to here, you'll be able to hear the voice of the public address person. Here's a drive out to right center field. Tigers on their horse. Unable to pull it in. Tripped up here at center field. He's going to go for 3. It's number 13 here. That is Joey Marker. And he is in there with a sliding triple.
Marker leads off with a triple. Now batting third baseman Nate Castellano. That was a big hit.
That was a big hit, Hanson. Yeah, just couldn't quite get there.
Good test for Hanson's hamstring.
Yes, it was. A very real test deep. Got a glove on it, just couldn't quite pull it in. And then Blumhagen got a little tangle up because they're coming from opposite sides of the field. Blumhagen trying to back him up, and that ball was right against the fence. Really good hit. So Vanderpool will have his work cut out for him. Number 5, Nate Castellano, thank you. Castellano, okay. Nick Castellano up, number 5, bottom of the order here. Wildcats heading towards the top with a man on third, no outs. Threatening here in the top of the third. There's another drive. That is going to be a base hit into the corner. That'll score. So Marker scores, and he's in with a stand-up double into the corner. 2 really good hits for the Wildcats to start the third inning.
Castellano's double brings in Marker. Now batting center fielder Archer Ogborn.
So the Wildcats start off the top of the third with Marker's deep drive to the right center field gap for a triple. And then Castellano steps up with the double into the right field corner to score. Marker, so right now, man on second, no outs. Wildcats once again threatening with the game tied 1-1. Good pitch by Sam. Tigers ranked high in this year's poll and getting everybody's best shot. Sam deals. Ball in the air towards left center. It's deep, but catchable. Castellano's going to retreat and stay on second.
Ogborn flies out to Hanson in left field.
So Hanson with that catch.
Number 4, Ryan Peterson.
Ryan Peterson up for the Wildcats. Number 2 hitter. Good job by Sam to get that out and keep the runner on second. One of those ones where it's just deep enough. It could have been a chance to tag, but would have been a tough play for the run to get to third. Nice pitch by Sam. Just paints the inside corner for a ball. Ump calls timeout just before Sam deals. Runner on second. My wife just let me know my daughter is playing right now, and she just made a great catch, which I missed. So I'm going to slip away from here. I'll leave the headset out. Like I said, I'll just put it out so Jen can be picked up on the PA side, and I'll leave you with the video. Hopefully you can see the scoreboard looks like in the game, and I will be back in just a few minutes. Good pitch by Sam. There to go 2-1 with 1 out. Once again, your score right now, Tigers 1, Wildcats 1. Wildcats threatening man on second with 1 down in the top of the third.
Peterson flies out to Blumhagen in center field for the second out. Now batting the second baseman, Zach Truitt. Truitt flies out to Hansen in left field to bring it into the top of the third. The Wildcats scored 1 run on 2 hits, left 1 on base. First up for the Tigers in the bottom of the third, Hansen and Chasey.
Should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time. So you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. You're happy when I'm on my knees. One day it's fine and next it's black. So if you want.
Leading off for the Tigers, right fielder, Trey Hansen. Trey Hansen safe at first, which brings to the plate number 6, Tucker Hansen. Tucker singles. Now batting shortstop, Nick Chasey.
Oh, that's in the dirt. Oh, Tucker.
Tracy out on strikes. At the plate will be number 10, Easton Johnson.
Come on, Easton. Come on, Easton, let's go. Oh. Come on, E, let's go. Go, Easton. Holy cow.
Johnson pops out to Castellano, which brings to the plate the first baseman, Eli Eldred. Eldred flies out to Ogborn to bring an end to the third inning. Tigers scored no runs on one hit, left 2 on base. First up for Carlisle in the top of the fourth, Deal, Smith, and Crease. Leading off for the Wildcats, number 6, Blake Deal. Steele out on strikes. At the plate, the DH, Reese Smith. Smith grounds out to Vanderpool for the second out. At the plate now, right fielder Spencer Crease. Crease flies out to Hansen in left field to bring it into the top of the fourth. No runs, no hits, and none left on for the Wildcats. First up for the Tigers in the bottom of the fourth, Popish, Shadarowicz, and Bloomhagen.
Cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now. Cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya. Let's get lost tonight. You can be my black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary on the ball tonight. And you don't give a what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. Damn, they don't make them like this anymore. I ask this, I'm not sure. Do anybody make real anymore?
Now batting for the Tigers, the second baseman, Jacob Popish. Popish safe at first. At the plate now, number 5, Jake Shadarowicz. Shadarowicz pops out to Holland. Now batting center fielder Owen Bloomhagen. Bloomhagen on board with a walk. At the plate, DH Brock Christensen. Bloomhagen out at second, Christensen safe at first, and Popish in to score. At the plate will be Trey Hansen. Come on, Trey. Oh! Ow. Christensen thrown out at third to bring it into the fourth. Tigers scored 1 run on no hits, leave none on base. First up for the Wildcats in the top of the fifth. Guard, Marker, and Castellano.
So I guess it's over, baby. Deja vu. Who'd have thought that time don't stop and soon
Leading off for Carlisle, left fielder Tyson Guard. Guard thrown out by Chasey. Now batting number 13, Joey Marker. Marker safe at first. At the plate will be number 5, Nate Castellano. Castellano pops out to Johnson. At the plate will be the center fielder, Archer Ogborn. Ogborn flies out to Bloomhagen in center field to bring it into the top of the fifth. Wildcats scored no runs on one hit, left one on base. First up for the Tigers in the bottom of the fifth, Hanson, and Chasey.
Lazy yellow moon coming up to the night, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stone road, I'm gonna take you to a special place that nobody knows. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars.
Now batting for the Tigers, right fielder Trey Hanson. Trey Hanson out on strikes. Now batting, number 6, Tucker Hanson. Hanson flies out to guard. Now batting shortstop, Nick Chasey. Chasey safe at first. At the plate, number 10, Easton Johnson. Johnson's triple brings in Chasey. Now batting first baseman Eli Eldred. Oh, come on, Eli. Safe. Eldred's hit brings in Johnson. At the plate now, the second baseman, Jacob Popish. Popish flies out to Ogborn to bring it into the fifth. Tigers scored 2 runs on 2 hits and left 1 on base. First up for the Wildcats in the top of the 6th, Peterson, Truitt, and Deal. Leading off for Carlisle, number 4, Ryan Peterson.
Selena there.
Hey, stay away from me or go with them.
Peterson with a leadoff single. Now batting the second baseman, Zach Truitt.
Came out really fast again.
There's 3 people down there already. Or that. Oh my goodness. This is on. This is live. Okay. Just so you know. Oh, you're fine. Oh, that's why it sounds so different out there. Pat was here, but went to go watch Claire play softball. That's him. This is a nice chair.
Truitt with a double to center field. Now batting the catcher, Blake Deal.
That's him. Bring some Clorox wipes up here sometime for you.
Deal's flyout scores Peterson. Now batting the DH, Reese Smith. Smith grounds out to Johnson. Now batting number 21, Spencer Crease. Pretty safe at first. Truitt in to score. Now batting the left fielder, Tyson Guard.
Is what?
This is quite comfy in this chair. I just need to bring more noodles.
I know, I thought we had another one.
Yeah, I thought there was a whole one here.
What color? Green?
I'll look in my. It's probably at home in the shed. I think the rest of it might be at home in my shed. I'll go look. I'll look and bring it. Just bring it in here so for future.
I think these are the fruit stand. Slims. The Slims chairs. They donated them when they were the sponsor. They donated nice chairs.
I like them.
Ooh, Sam. Good one.
That's right. They're in the football. Those books too.
Guard out on strikes to bring it into the top of the sixth. The Wildcats scored 2 runs on 3 hits, leave 1 on base. First up for the Tigers in the bottom of the sixth, Shadarowicz, Bloomhagen, and Christensen.
Shoot, is this a new picture?
Yes.
What do we got here? What number do we have going to second? Can someone tell me? One.
13. Oh, it's that shortstop.
Huh? One.
1.
Oh, he already was playing. Okay, how about left field? What we got out there? 15. Okay, we're gonna put him here.
Yep.
Lineup changes for the Wildcats, now playing left field. Number 15, Joe Goodhue. Moving to second base, number 1, Tyson Guard. And now pitching, number 24, Zach Truitt.
How amazing is Thane Warlock? That is amazing. Freshman.
Yes. So excited for him.
That's amazing.
Leading off for the Tigers, the catcher, Jake Shadarowicz.
Hit the ball and run the bases. Sorry, that's my coaching. Hit the ball and run the bases, Tigers. That's now. Oh, gosh. Sorry.
Go, 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 go. Oh, dang.
Shadarowicz flies out to Ogborn in center, now batting Tiger center fielder Owen Bloomhagen. Bluehagen grounds out to Marker. Now at the plate, the DH, Brock Christensen.
Oh, nice play.
That was a really good play.
Christensen out on a great play by Peterson at first to bring it into the bottom of the sixth. No runs, no hits, and none left on for the Tigers. First up for the Wildcats in the top of the seventh, Marker, Castellano, and Ogborn.
Yeah. Tied. Now. Pitching. Now.
Tie ball.
Yeah. Don't see any other changes.
No, probably nothing about this came in the game.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 25, Ty Paul.
I did not have a ponytail holder for me today. I thought of anyone on the team.
That he would, yeah.
He did not.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen him wear a ponytail.
No, none of them do, but they should.
Yeah.
Obviously, they don't understand how great that would be for their hair.
Afraid to lose control, caught up in this world. I've wasted time, I've wasted breath. I think I thought myself to death. I was born without this fear. Now only this seems clear. I need to live, find this right. I need to lose myself tonight.
Now batting for the Wildcats, the shortstop, Joey Marker.
That's a good hit.
Marker leads off with a single. Now at the plate, number 5, Nate Castellano.
And into run, number
Into run, number 7, Dalton Hinders.
oh, go, Shad, go! Oh my God, those two.
Did they collide?
I don't think collide as much as slid at the same time. Easton may have broken his sunglasses. Seriously, how quickly Easton Johnson can move to a location.
He's a beast.
Oh, oh.
Darn it! It's all on this little story.
Yep, right. All of that was balanced there. Oh, hey, Pat Star, don't worry. I haven't said anything inappropriate.
Okay.
Excellent.
Just crashing.
Sorry for that delay. That
No, there was no delay.
Oh, very good. Okay, good.
Fine.
Excellent. All right, good.
I saw
Whew.
Claire. She was out here.
She's out in the right field. She didn't come out. I thought she might, but
Fine.
so I'm back. My daughter played, and the game just ended. Carlisle beat the freshmen. Carlisle won 6-0 over the Gilbert girls. And as Jen said, you guys are all up to date here. So
Right.
4-3, Carlisle batting,
Top of the seventh.
top of the 7th.
Hopefully you come back for 3 outs and then we go home.
And then we go home. That's what I'm hoping for. So Ty Paul then pitching for the Tigers. Man on first, no outs. Ground ball goes to first. Eli will take the easy out there for the put out, unassisted.
Castellano grounds out to Eldred at first. Now batting number 3, Archer Ogborn.
So Archer Osborne's up with man on second. One down here in the top of the 7th. Ogborn up. High and tight there with the pitch. Pretty measured lead off second base. Little outside 2-0.
Oh, yes.
Ogborn fouls out the pitch. 2-1. Ball driven to center field. Mid center, he's going to tag. Nope, just a little fake. Nice job. Well played by Bloomhagen.
Ogborn flies out to Bloomhagen in center. Now batting first baseman Ryan Peterson.
So Ryan Peterson comes up here with 2 outs and a man on second.
Ooh, Ty.
Ty comes high and tight again on the first pitch. Good job by Sir just to corral that, keep the runner on second. Ground ball is going to go to short. The play, JC, and the throw. Got him! And that will be your final out. 6-3. JC to Eldred. Good to see JC back and throwing again after last year. Well battle there by the Tigers. So your score here from Gilbert Stadium. A little bit of the COVID. See, I don't know if you've seen that in my camera here. The doffing of the hats. The girls just did the same thing. The young ladies at the freshman game, just little waves from the dugouts to try to keep the contact to a negative.
7 hits, left 4 on base.
The Bobcats scored 3 runs on 7 hits, left 4 on base.
5 hits, left 4 on base, and committed 1 error.
Tigers had
Thanks,
4
everybody, for coming
runs
out
on 5
tonight.
hits.
Stick around for a JV game here or a softball game.
So we got a JV baseball game going here, a JV softball game going, yep, and a varsity softball game to follow that.
We will be recognizing our boys state golf team here in a little bit.
I actually don't really think
I know we're going to recognize Boise State. I agree. You heard Jen maybe in the background. I don't know. I think they were going to ride in a fire truck or something from the fire station or something like that, I thought. Or I'm not sure. But they're coming from there, so we'll recognize them. So congratulations to the Tigers. Victor here at home tonight against the Carlisle Wildcats, 4-3. If you're in the neighborhood, once again, beautiful night for baseball and softball. JV game here for the boys will follow as long as the light holds. And there's a JV softball game about to kick off on the softball diamond, which will be followed by your varsity girls playing after that. So thank you for joining us here. We'll try to be broadcasting more as we go forward. Once again, broadcasting from Tiger Stadium here. Pat Starr closing out. Tigers win 4-3 over the Wildcats.